Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So I'm going to be giving you an introduction into everything we ate on the Disney quick service dining plan in 2025. So we stayed for 9 nights at Disney's Port Saline French Quarter as a family of 4, which means in total we had 72 quick service meals and 36 snacks. So first of all, we are started off with Disney Springs, which honestly is the prime place to get the best value for money for your food. And one of the places we actually ate at twice was Eat. It's an Indian cuisine, which is a bit of a different Indian cuisine than what I'm used to as a Brit, and we actually ate here twice and it is so good. Our meal actually came to a total of £127. We got it entirely for free, so it's actually such a good way to make the most out of your money. You do get a non-alcoholic drink if you're under 21, or you can get an alcoholic drink, and you get the beautiful meals. They are absolutely delicious. A very unique, colourful and fragrant Indian cuisine, which I've never had before, but highly recommend. So our dinner location for our first day here at Disney is going to be at Eat here at Disney Springs. You can get everything that's over a main, which is $6.95. So there's loads of options, all the non-alcoholic drinks, and then a variety of the alcoholic drinks as well. So I'm not sure I'm going to say it right, but we then went to Amaretti's, which is a patisserie. It's in Disney Springs as well, and some of their food is on the quick service dining plan as a snack. So we have just brought one of the cakes from Amaretti's. It's here at Disney Springs. They are absolutely beautiful cakes and they are part of your snack credits. You've also got Goofy's Candy Co at Disney Springs, which is, I'd say, isn't as good for value of money, but it is a really nice tasty snack. The portions are a really good size, and we love the make your own Rice Krispie cakes, and they are just really nice. I also got this really nice peanut butter dessert that was so good. Highly recommend. We've done a few here and it was definitely worth it. Now, another one of my favourite places to eat on the quick service dining plan at Disney Springs is Blaze Pizza. We actually ate here twice and it was one of my favourite foods we had for our entire Florida trip. Blaze Pizza is on the quick service dining plan as 1 meal credit, and you can kind of mix around as much as you want. So you can get the whole pizza, but most of the time I actually went for the pizza, which is a half a pizza and half a salad. So a really healthy option. They have all your make your own pizzas, so you can entirely do it as your dietary wishes, which is such a great benefit to eating at Blaze, and is such a great pizza. Highly recommend. So we also have got our little mugs that you get as part of the dining plan. These are available throughout your whole stay in any resort. They are not available in the theme parks. There's a lot of different colours. I went for the teal and it's so pretty. So while staying at Disney Port Saline's French Quarter, we did eat here a couple of times, and this is mostly because it was just convenient. We found ourselves in the location and it's right next to our hotel, so it's just easy. The food at the hotels and the resorts aren't particularly the best, I would say, but because they are so convenient, they are worth it. So I believe we had 3 meals here, which was pretty good. And I think my favourite things I ate at the Port Saline's French Quarter were the fish. Because it's Port Saline style, it's got really good variety of fish options and kind of a deep south vibe. But then also there's a few really tasty other options and a nice big slice of pizza, which is 1 credit as well. You also do get your fountain drinks here, so you do not need to get a drink, but we did get the alcoholic options occasionally and store them back at our room. We also did get breakfast here several times, and I'm not a massive fan of American style breakfast, but some people are. Most of the time they just do the tachos, they do some breakfast wraps, and they do the English with, not in English, they do a cooked breakfast with waffles and all of the unhealthy stuff. But honestly, breakfast was never really something I fancied, so it didn't really appeal to me. But like I said, it's there for the convenience. So we're staying at Port Orleans French Quarter and we've got this scary Mickey beignet, and this is the best thing about Port Orleans French Quarter, and if you ever come to visit, it's really close to Disney Springs and they are amazing. Next up is Magic Kingdom, the first theme park, and honestly, Magic Kingdom food is okay. It's not really the best out of all of the theme parks. We did go to Columbia House and this is absolutely amazing. I would say this is probably my favourite place we ate at Magic Kingdom, and what I loved about it was fish based. I love fish. It's not really particularly great if you're trying to be healthy or if you're vegan. My sister did have this nice like celeriac meal, I believe, that she did really like. The one thing to point out with Magic Kingdom though is you cannot get alcohol. It's the only park here at Disney that you cannot get alcohol, so you're not quite getting your credits worth. Next up we went to Gaston's Tavern, and here is my live review. So this is our favourite snack credit, and it is the Gaston cinnamon buns. They are probably one of the most amazing cinnamon buns you can get, and they are huge. This, you can see, it's massive. And we asked for extra frosting as well because it's the best. Another great snack is the funnel cakes that are at Magic Kingdom, and they are absolutely delicious, easily shareable. I think we had this as like part of our breakfast one day, and we divided it between 4 and it was quite nice. Definitely easily dividable by 2 though. 4 might be a little bit of a stretch if you are genuinely hungry. Starbucks down Magic Kingdom is amazing as well. You can get it down Main Street USA, and I just think it's a great use of your meal credit if you want a coffee, and they're genuinely really good coffees. We also went to Storybook Treats, and my dad and my sister got themselves this little ice cream, which is Rapunzel style. Honestly, the prettiest ice cream I've seen. It's a bit like a Dole Whip instead of a genuine ice cream, but it is gorgeous. And the final location we ate was Peco Bill's, which has changed so much since we last went in 2017. And the nachos were genuinely really nice, but the vegetarian options were nowhere near as good. And honestly, it just didn't really hit the spot for me. It was just a bit of a get the food for the sake of it type of thing. Next up we have Animal Kingdom, which is genuinely a really good place for food and the diversity of food as well. One of the locations we went to was Flame Tree Barbecue, which is, well, as it says, a barbecue thing, and it was kind of like dining with ducks because these guys absolutely love it. And as you can see, the portions here were massive. We didn't actually have one each, we shared them between 2. The vegetarian option here was really good. It's definitely not healthy, but the food quality is really nice. One thing I do not like about America though is their chicken. That's just a preference for me, just not a fan. Next up, we did go to Starbucks again, and actually really stupidly my dad did drop the Starbucks, so it was a complete waste. And the really cool thing with the Starbucks is if you get the drink and a side, it does turn into a meal, I believe. So this was actually 1 meal credit. It's a lot easier to get rid of the snack credits rather than meals. So if you can, I'd highly recommend getting your meal credits out of the way here at Starbucks by getting yourself a little side. We then also went to the Satuli Canteen here in Avatar Pandora, and honestly this was the most beautiful meal I've ever had in my life. We had it at like 11:30 or something. It was really early and it was so beautiful. I had the iconic bowl, I don't know the name, I'll drop it here, and it was just absolutely gorgeous, so unique, and it was really nice to just get that beauty of food and something that was such a high quality of food that you don't really see in a usual quick service. And a really nice thing as well, it's super healthy, so you can get really great vegetarian options. You can also get a really healthy dining option if you would like as well. Now we are moving on to Hollywood Studios. A bit like Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios isn't really anything amazing, I would say. The first place we did go was Fairfax and Fair, and honestly this was not great at all. The portion sizes compared to other locations were really poor, and the food came out really cold, and the quality of the service just was nowhere near as good as anywhere else we've been. Was genuinely shocked by how bad this food was. We did also go to ABC Commissary, which was kind of, we didn't really need that food, but we needed to get rid of our dining credits, and it was okay. It didn't really hit the spot, it wasn't anything unique, but the fish tacos were quite nice to be fair. Probably my favourite place we ate at Hollywood Studios was the Backlot Express. This was really nice. So we've got our food. I have got the chicken teriyaki bowl here. We have the tofu bowl. My dad's got the Angus, I don't know,
Burger.
Angus burger with fries. My mum's also got tofu bowl. And then we've got the speciality drink, which is a blue slushy. This is non-alcoholic. And then we have the watermelon vodka.
Watermelon vodka.
Watermelon vodka and a
That was like a rum breeze.
rum breeze. Yum, yum, yum. And we did actually go to Woody's lunchbox for a breakfast. Like I said, I'm not a breakfast person at all, and this was kind of more like 9-10 o'clock, and I did have a grilled cheese, which was very Americanized, very artificial tasting. Looking back at it, it wasn't actually that nice, but apparently I really enjoyed it. And yeah, it's kind of basic, but it is nice. It's not too bad. So Woody's lunchbox was really, really good. The vegan option was actually probably one of the best, and the grilled cheeses are great. They're great for a brunch or a lunch or even a breakfast. So yeah, highly recommend. Now I think it's pretty self-explanatory to say that EPCOT is the best place for food, and we were really lucky that we went during the iconic Food and Wine Festival, which is where we used quite a lot of snack credits. I think we used 14 snack credits to eat around the world and really experience what the Food and Wine offer has available. So here are some examples of what we ate and what I would rate them. Now I think between us we actually used 5 credits on this awesome chili. It was so good, and something that we would actually be bringing back to the UK with us. The chicken tikka masala was really nice. The portion was just quite small. The Canadian maple popcorn was lovely, a really good use of your snack credit, and it was lasted such a long time, great to share between 4 people. The Moroccan wraps were okay. They were just quite small and quite basic in flavour. They were nothing extravagant. I probably wouldn't get them again, especially for 1 snack credit. Now these fry toasters were genuinely so good, probably one of the best snack credits. I think my favourite is probably the sweet tomato, but the truffle one was generally really good. Now the German baked goods we actually had for breakfast, and these were so nice. Most things are like Werther style, and honestly they were amazing. These are really big portions as well, so highly recommend. And my parents did also get the Werther's popcorn, which apparently was really good. And of course I got a little sneaky Starbucks there. Not that I needed it, it wasn't very nice to be fair, but it was good. Now one of our favourite places to eat here at EPCOT was the Regal Smokehouse, and we actually ate here, well we ate here twice, but we only used 4 quick service because it was so easy to split between 2 people. These meals are absolutely mammoth. One of the things we found at Disney is that we were eating so regularly that we weren't necessarily having one whole meal, but just splitting and sharing. And these guys were so good. They were so filling and so different as well. We also did have the tacos from the Mexican pavilion area, which were really good. A massive portion size. I actually prefer the tacos over Regal Smokehouse, but my dad was honestly obsessed with Regal Smokehouse. Now during our 9 nights at Disney, we did also do some hotel hopping and try some of the food in different hotels. One of the first locations we went to was the Fort Wilderness Campground. We had some like sandwich style there just for lunch, and honestly the sandwich looked really good. It's nice to get a bit of normality back, like a standard sandwich, but the hot dog was actually really small. Not recommend. It was definitely not worth the credit. Next up we went to the Polynesian resort, and we also had like another lunch there. The burgers were really nice. It was all quite basic though, like I was genuinely surprised by how basic the food was here, considering it is a deluxe resort, so don't really recommend. We also did go to Boardwalk as well. My mum got this sandwich that, I mean, to be honest, all of us hated but her. I'm not really sure why she got it, but it was quite nice to just sit there by the Boardwalk area and just soak in the atmosphere, because it's genuinely a really nice area. So thank you so much for watching my video of everything we ate. I'm pretty sure I got pretty much everything we ate here. Maybe just didn't do the duplicates that we had, because some food is so good. It's definitely worth keeping an eye out on what your credits are and how much you actually get worth out of them. Honestly, I think we made money. Girl math, we made money from our trip to Disney because we ate so much food. And we actually ended up having a couple credits spare that we used on the souvenirs, snacks and candies over at our hotel. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me on my video. I hope you've got a bit of insight in what's going on at Disney for the food, and make sure to like and subscribe.